I want to check that when we get in. Anyways, welcome Potato, welcome Mario. Baffled for being first. Don't know how long today's stream will be. We're down to the last 2 maps. Wow, I just never noticed it. I swapped people in. But, yeah, you know, we'll just go stream until the maps are done, and then that's that. And I forgot that Monday I couldn't have streamed this, or I won't be streaming the new game, because me and my aunt were going to a jazz game. I did not realize that March 2nd was coming up that quickly, so it's a good thing I'm here to finish it. I never got the bonus patch, or did I? I don't think I did. These ones? The good ones. Does this only cover what's on my save file? Yeah, it must. But we haven't clicked save anywhere, so it probably... What if you have 3 different saves with 3 different player names? I've had it! We're not beating the game! A big Malone fan? Like Carl Malone, I assume? Middle floor. Fairly resistant? He's only got 5. And that's with a +2 talisman. Okay, not a whole lot there. You know, interestingly enough, why would they even tell Chris to go fight this guy? He literally can't be touched without a starlight. Even though I was told he must move off it. Oh, he does move, that's why. You fell downstairs in an arcade? Hold a muscle? Or like in your shoulder? Hopefully it's just like a minor strain or something. A gift from the Divine Dragon King Formarth. 12 might, 100. That's not very strong. Why is the falchion just a silver sword? I guess infinite use, maybe? I don't know. Oh, effective on dragons, right. That also gives it an advantage. How many dragons will be in the next level? Who knows? Alright, double meteor, cool. 2 glowers, cool. Bunch of dragons and magic. I assume you either have to warp or... She can probably fly that, right? You know he's evil, because he has gray skin. Can you fly out into this abyss? There's a bunch of walls. I don't know if anywhere lets you out, though. Doesn't look like it. You have to warp to get those guys off of the chest? There's no way to kill them. There's no other way to kill them. The entirety of... Jeez. Did you go see a doctor? Is it just like Is it a multi-layered arcade, or is it just like one of those, you know, small 3 or 4 steppers? Have to wait until Monday. Oh, that's even worse, huh? I don't see any opening in this wall, so I'm a little confused on this. I mean, I guess they move. It's just a question of how, when, and where, and why. There's no opening to fly out into the abyss. Well, whatever's in there. How many warps do I even have? 2 warps and then Hermione? Really steep stairs to 2nd floor. We don't have any arcades that are that big. The biggest ones we have is probably something like Dave & Buster's, a hybrid arcade. If Canada even has those, I don't know. Alright, well, we get 12 units. I think just because of dragon effectiveness. I know we pumped a couple items into Nicholas, but dump him because Nagi can at least one-shot some dragons. You do need warp. That means I would also need to bring in Alicia if I wanted to repair that warp stat. Son of a fiddlestick. Darn it, holy cow! Wait a second, is it even possible to get Nagi up to 3? No, I don't think so. I think the game only gives you 1. Pretty sure the game only gives you 1 unless somebody else is holding it, but let's see. If I hit merge, I should be able to see it, right? Where? Yeah, they only give you 1. And just in case I need a warp shenanigans to keep people alive, I know we're at the end of the game, but alright, I guess Lynn for this one's getting benched for Alicia, since she's the only one who can use the Hermione, right? She's the only one who can use Hermione. Pretty sure it was her and then a unit that we don't have and looks like we're never getting. Yeah, we don't have Lena. We saw a fake version of Lena, but we don't have Lena. I'm still baffled that, again, in FE3 is AoE, and you get 2 of them. Just a whole nother free turn is so wild. She does also have 3 rank with a couple people. Gives her another advantage, but I'm trying to repair that warp staff, then there's no other way it can be. I mean, I'm gonna have to give warp to Katarina. You just really can't get hit or you're going to die. And let me correct the mistake of you not having freaking physic. You can also fortify as well, so that'll be nice. So you take rescue. And you take warp. I don't want you to take anything, actually. You take warp. And you take rescue. We can keep those. Take Hermerne. I guess you can take Thief if they move off. I guess no Fortify or Physic for you, and then take Physic. Doubt you're ever going to use that Firestone, but we'll see. Dump those, you basically, again, we're at the end game, so we're going for kills, so you take one of those, and Silver Axe, Brave Axe, Killing Edge. Probably a Worm Slayer, actually. La O Dragon. La O Dargan. You're strong enough to make use of that still, but... I want you to have a killer bow. Let's drop this steel bow. There's no reason for you not to carry a vulnerary. Okay, Mend, Thief if they move off the chest to save a warp, Physic. Fortify if I need big AoE healing. There's only one. Not 6 against staves, but 6 uses. They give you 2 staves. 6 against staves would be crazy. Yeah, so that's what you were doing when I first started lurking. Are you done? You are done. You can close that. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. Obviously, I was deep in the prep. We're still not even done, and we have a lot of dialogue to go through. There's only one again. Adoption, rescue if you want to use them more. Contents of the chest. Get one against F. I would probably rather, I mean, you still get more value out of that. You either get 6 units to go twice, or you get 3 full turns. 3 full turns beats 6 units easily. Just one use of that staff will give you more value. Do they, like, purposefully mostly pick backup units? Elixir? Elixir and Quick Lance, huh? Whoa! What a find! A weak Brave Lance, huh? Three might. I mean, you've got 25 strength. I don't know. Is 28 gonna really do us any good? Actually, it would let us. Well, we can't hit him at close range, anyways. But let's just kill one of these guys without taking damage. No, the only thing I know about it is when Family Guy did something with it a long, long, long time ago. Passion of the Christ. So it's not possible to get everybody to 3, unless somehow there's just a third map. What? What did you say? Read you like a book, son. You got played like a fiddle. I don't like you. Dang. Got that respect all in one go, huh? Shima the Doll Princess. Not at all. Also, he said the last battle. There's no way you can get rank 3 that fast. She's been here every fight since she joined. More inventory clog. He. Est is the youngest sister, right? I think it goes Pala... Or is Pala the middle sister? No, I think it goes Pala, Catria, Est, right? Strength bond. Let's just move on from this movie. That's what I'll say. You are You're mysterious. It's Yuna! What can I do for you? Can that actually even get to rank 3? There's only one battle after this, to my knowledge. Are the clerics in this battle? Hope it's not one of those things I start the fight, then there's a bunch of blue units that pop up I gotta go save. That one person. Trying to draw for animation. Yeah, one-handed typing is so annoying. Whenever I'm eating at my PC, I had to do that. And since usually I'm right-handed, usually eating with my right and then trying to type with my left. I'm assuming you hurt your dominant hand. Or dominant arm, rather, not hand. Yep, and unfortunately, that means the falchion is missable. I wonder if that can screw with the true ending. Okay, here's the real question. How hard are you going to be to kill? 20 res? Oh wow, he takes 22 damage. Nice. You get doubled? 24 speed. You do get doubled! Oh, you're a bum. You're a loser. You're a bum loser! Oh, he's cooked. The real problem is all of this surrounding crap. Is there a picture of these stairs? I want to see how these stairs are set up. That's a... If all the employees are falling and it's a known falling location. Well, let's see what we do here. What kind of range we looking at off rip? Of course. That's, of course, times 2, so can't really move in to kill those on turn 1. People who like pain might. Don't they have a whole category to that? Masochism? That's when you enjoy pain? Personally, I don't like when I have sprained body parts. Well, hopefully only a sprain. Hurt parts. Yeah, I was waiting to see who should get them, but the unfortunate thing is I'm really gonna have no way to use them. I know what he means. I'm just saying. They probably put a secret shop in there. Someone has to have warped in there. I was thinking either Chris or one of the flyers. Of course, the flyers can't really fly out anywhere. I don't even know if I need to boots this map just because we're kind of pinned down for the first turn. I can't... Well... maybe I can. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cecil, can you kill this guy? Got 19 defense. See, like, what if I just have Nagi kill, Tiki kill? Then Cecil kill. I don't want to play very passive on the first turn. Wish I had an anti-dragon tome. I don't think Shaver's anti-dragon, just anti-flying. Of course, could just have Crisco do it as well. It's probably even better. Keep both the dragon girls together. Back to can you kill? The answer is probably most likely yes. $34, $15, $4. I mean, you're definitely gonna kill. You're gonna double with 25, right? Barely. But 16 effective into... I mean, there's no way you don't. There's just no way you don't. You can boots and prep, but like 2 extra movement doesn't do me any good. Because I can't really charge forward anywhere this map. Can't charge up into here, and even if I could, where would I go? That 2 extra movement's gonna help nowhere. You got a free slushie? I mean, I don't know if a free slushie's worth. I guess it's better than nothing. Go BRB, Jerry Peed. Jerry! A daily free slushie? That means having to go to the arcade, though. Well, I think just past... You're stuck there. Let's put you here. Let's put you here. Put you here. Actually, let's keep Dancer on that side. Put you here. Put you here. Then I'm just gonna need some big mobile units with range and speed to go hopefully take out these fools on turn 2. So probably have to send Est right. Maybe on my turn 2, once I don't need the dragons, I can just send Tiki in there for some pretty good XP, huh? You know, one-shot this guy, and then obviously these two aren't an issue. Or I could do Nagi, just to get her maybe an extra level. He's one round away from leveling. I still have a speed wing too. Does the difference of 18 to 20 matter for you? Probably not, unless any of these dragons have 22 speed. Which they don't. But at the same time, everyone else is speed capped, so it's probably going to one of the dragons. They just let you have it. Yeah, I imagine. They probably don't want any sort of trouble or lawsuit. Well, I think that's about the best we can get here then. Other than this meteor crap. See what happens after turn 1 then. So you've come by. Not even the binding shield. We'll show you, son. Okay. Oops, you're not a meteor. Watch these meteors. If I was really worried, we could silence. Yep, definite Omega kill. Just in a weird twist of fate that's so it just takes 17 3 times. Oh, is that a perfect kill? No, it's only 52. She actually technically lives all of that, so I can just have her go do this. Off rip. All right. I mean, you at least can't go back until you're... There's a lot of mid-saves. I guess by a lot there's 2, but why are they so close together? I could Wormslayer or I could Killing Edge. Let's Killing Edge, because she can finish it worst. Hey! Probably should have let her go to try and get the kill. We were just playing a double crit strat, but oh well. Okay. You get Marth max level. Alright, let's just let you take care of this. Open riser stairs? Oh, I was thinking about maybe going up here, but that's probably not the best idea. Not with a meteor, mage dragon, and regular dragon. Man, why is there so many dragons? So many dragons, man. You go here. We'll let you come up here. Good mage stone. And if she gets hit, then she'll just take no damage. So I don't want to use a divine stone here. I also get... Yeah, we haven't used any yet. Let's do that. Maybe I can have you, like, come Nosferatu something. No. You got 29. You got 15, so you'll take 14. You won't take damage from magic, so I actually don't want to do that. Alright, well, we're not going to be doing a whole lot else this turn. Well, we did do enough, so... Yeah, that dance I didn't get a lot of use out of, oh well. Oh, you miss? Nothing much. Just killed the 3 dragons now. Youch. Thank you! That actually... Ooh. That still works in my favor, but... Yeah, that works out pretty good in my favor. I assume her growth would be pretty similar to Tiki's. No strength and no bulk, though. Well, I know you've got 2 cap stats, but come on. Everything below that mid-save's good. Be able to take care of this this turn, so that's whatever. Maybe with a dance, go take out one of those. 27 with a javelin. Why do they have to have so much bulk? Being able to javelin kill is annoying. She has 22 strength and she can't kill with a javelin. How annoying. You got 26, you can do it, right? 22's barely enough to double. You don't have res to take this guy on, but... You're not getting hit by that guy, so... Probably maybe shouldn't have danced there, but... Gravitas just one-shots. Okay. Just realized that's okay. You can probably fortify. Dargans give a lot of XP, that's for sure. Hey. Give you a chance. Can you hit one of these? Never mind, you had to hit both. Well. Ada, you are not... You're not capped anywhere but speed. Really? You couldn't crit to leave him with 1 HP for your pal Marth? He could have taken both an energy drop and a speed wing and not capped on the dot. Well, Marth, pretty sure we've pumped some items into you. Compared to Chris, you are... I guess, though, to be fair, you only got 29 levels. He got probably closer to 25, 26. No, yeah, you're right, 30 plus, that's right. Here from 1 to, I mean, that's 19 alone. And then 10, 29. Yeah, he's probably like low to mid 30s. So when you look at it that way, you actually are pretty good, Marth. You just get stuck behind no promotion bonuses and 1 class. You can fortify, right? Let's go here just in case I feel like I need a second fortify. Nope, she's got such good magic, we definitely don't. Does it just do their... How does this work? An ally's combat item. Can you even repair staves? Is this gonna be like the freaking arm scroll? You can't use it on staves? Google says yes. Google scares me. Because the way that says combat items... I mean, once we hit that mid-save, we can just test it, I guess. Can you take 30 times 2? You actually probably can. Oh yeah, 1938. But I can't get you in his range anyway, so never mind. Never mind, never mind. Never mind. Longbow that... Sure. Might as well cough up XP elsewhere when we can. Oh, you do have Swarm, which makes chest grabbing early really annoying, huh? Maybe, well, I don't think I'm in a rush to warp in for these, so... Let's wait till we can take out the Swarm guys. I'm not really worried because I have Starlight for him, so... I don't think I ever got an answer to my question. Since the Falchion seems missable, can you, at this point, still miss True Ending? Or do you not need Falchion for it? Yeah, bottom square's immune, but I think Nagi, she shouldn't get one shot, actually. This one, it's unavoidable, but the other one, it's safe. You don't need it. I don't need it. I need it! I wonder what could possibly even be in those chests. I guess I can take one of these mid-saves here. The fact that they put two of them that close together is kind of weird, but... $28 on res. You know, it's weird. They're set up the exact same. I guess they just put that one closer. Oh yeah, that one's way closer, that's why. Not symmetrical map. First time, I think my phone updated this morning, or last night when I plugged it in. Just gave me some gave me a new way for a sporting update that I've never seen before. Alright, well, you only got 17 speed, you only got 28 attack, so I could probably put either of you in there. Theoretically. I guess if they don't take their turn, I can actually even check the damage, so... Nagi, you probably need the levels more than Tiki. Tiki's very strunk already. Although you're both one-shotting dragons as is, so it probably doesn't matter, but... Seven. What kind of math is that? Oh, you have 28 attack. You're stronger than the other one, I think. Okay. Think? Oh well, doesn't matter. Alright, you just stay right there. I mean, that still doesn't fix the issue. I shouldn't have done that, because now she's just stuck out here until... Gosh dang it! And I guess I could get him off the chest, but... Alright, let me guess. All of you guys have the same range? Oh, surprisingly, no. Good. Good. So hopefully I can just get these three bums to move. If the others, these two drag, whoever, as long as this squad doesn't push, then we should be okay. So if you five want to push me, go ahead. I would like you three to push no matter what. Or at least these two. I'm sure I'm going to have to move into a spot that puts all three of them in range, but we can try just these two. You can kill, no chance of death. Probably same for you, but I can't check it, but... You actually have more res and similar HP, so same for you. I'm assuming they won't move. Because this game... Oh, shoot. I didn't... Oh, never mind. Assuming they won't move, because this game really loves to just F you and say, nope, we're not going to move until you move into the range of 17 million scary units at once. Right. Wow, you finally got speed? I'd like to get my dancer closer, but I really didn't think that one through, huh? No crit chance, okay. Alright, here will be a good question. Is it going to take 2 Divine Stone uses? One for being hit and one for using it? Or is it just based by combat? It's going to be a 26 or 25. You can't Oko the Heretic? That's fine, I don't need to. Because I should be able to take out these swarm guys next turn. Well, unless these guys don't move. I mean, if Tiki takes out the other ones, then this guy, I don't think he's gonna... I guess we'll see. You know, you'd think a weekend would be like a prime streaming opportunity, but evidently no. Oh well. I haven't followed basketball much this year, but I can turn the basketball game on. Omega dead. So imagine she gets 1 point of speed, then starts to double. Well, your growths may be the same as Tiki's, but your levels have not been Tiki's. You have not had Tiki level ups. And, go figure, these minis did not move. Would one have let you double? Oh, not even close. A speed wing plus 1 speed would have let you double. No, Tiki can double. I think Tiki's got 23 speed, right? Oh, yeah, easy. Tiki's got it. Tiki's way stronger than... I already did. You missed it, silly goose. Remember when I said I wish I put my dancer closer? Or could have? Alright, so... I'm... hoping... I only need to get in range of these 3. Because if they make me get in range of more than that, then F the game. Harder than I already... Well... This is so stupid. 54 damage plus whatever he does. Like, legitimately, what the frick? Barrier doesn't matter, because they have glower. Unless it doesn't consider the +2 as part of resistance, but I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah, that might be a Dargon spot. Oh, speaking of Dargon. Okay, it is just by round of combat. Yeah, I think it's Tiki and the Mage Stone. She'll take no damage from all 3 of them. At least she shouldn't. I mean, unless I'm mistaken, all 3 of these should be magic. And you don't get a Mage Stone on Lunatic, huh? Although I bet you on Lunatic, these guys again, how is it that Lunatic, in some spots, seems like it's easier? I'll bet you these guys move if you get in their range in Lunatic. It's so stupid that the game forces you to run into so much trouble before enemies start to move. And this setup in particular is garbage. Literally 2 glowers, which you can't do anything about other than silence. And a Mage Dragon. Well, Tiki, I can't test it, but you should take no damage from this, in theory. Who knows, maybe they'll move and attack these 2 instead. And you can't even go to get aggressive because... Oh, man. Yeah, what a setup these 2 layers are, huh? Look, that vulnerary came in handy. Nice. Thank you. Not only is it not wasting Sage Stones, but there's a chance... Oh, There's a 100% chance he dies. Never mind. Alright. Worked out better than I could have thought. Only using one mage stone out of that's actually beautiful. Hey, good level. Come on down. Nice. Okay, that should be fine. Right. Just don't hit any of this red. You are going to be too strong to even weaken. Well, thinking about it, I shouldn't have used her to set up anyway, so that's fine. Okay, well, nothing you can do about that. I guess if I'm gonna let Tiki... Well, I guess I could put Shima up, but no. Yeah, it's still gotta be Tiki. Unless Shima come one round, which... Yeah... Tiki it is. You can take this kill. 1 silver bow. I got plenty of killer bows. Can you hit the crit? She's gonna hit it the second time. Yep, I already knew it. It was in the script. Script writers always write it that way. Like, literally. They literally always write it that way for me. Nice level. What is that, swarm? That's fine. Now this is all gonna be real fun. Good news is, after this turn, I can go deal with these two. Yeah. In fact, I can even probably dance and go take one out this turn. Yeah, I'm not in a hurry for the chest. Where's my dancer? She's strength capped. So if I'm looking at this right, I'll take 1 meteor, 1 swarm, so 22 and 29. 16, even 16 twice is only 30 something, so he's not in range. No one else up here should be in range. He cannot counter. Alright. And this Dargon is not in range. Alright. Nice. I was gonna fortify, don't think I need to. Now this guy's dead, so... is it worth all the Firestone uses? I assume it'll take 3 to kill. Because I don't think they're gonna spam fortify. They usually only use 1. We can see. Maybe she'll hit a 9 crit. Okay. They share... Yeah, they share. Chris, would you like to do the honors? I know you can handle both. I don't know what's gonna draw this whole group to move. Maybe the hallway? I guess I can pop a fortify. Let's have you do it though, because Katarina doesn't need the XP. In fact, Katarina doesn't need warp anymore since don't need that, so you can swap that. You can take the physic just in case. Right. Still going for Est. Doesn't matter. Haha, it doesn't matter. Go to the planetarium. $8. The second biggest planetarium. If he crits, cool. If he doesn't, cool. Hey, we lost 2 50-50s, but that's good. So, oh, that's not good. It was a little spicy there, but we're good. I wonder if he gets hit by the Silence Tomb. I could either Mage Stone to draw them, I could Silence just to take them all out. I got options. It's only 1, but all I would need is 1. Yeah. I do have a lot of stones. The beauty of not using them. Just think, with a silence, then I can just get really aggressive, because, you know, we should be able to one-round pretty much everything here except him. And then they won't be able to counter. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge in next turn, not this turn. I will give you a chance to... Actually, no, I won't. Set that up for Shima. I'm not crazy. They did change it to an N in Heroes, right? Okay, they did. I keep calling her Sheena, because I'm used to the hero's name. Out of everything here, it's either killer or silver. For a second, I thought she missed. I looked away and didn't hear a hit sound. You don't have any offensive spells. Nice. Let's just wait. Once I take this out, we'll be in much better shape. You're too strong. You're probably too strong. Oh no, you don't double. Is this fool? 21 speed? Fire Darkins are quick. Trying to think, is there any game that gives you infinite stone use? Because there's no durability in Awakening, but Corrin still gets durability on her stone, right? I think so. Can you imagine how broken these stones would be with infinite durability? Especially the Mage Stone. Not even on her stone? I guess that's true, but... Alright, so outside of this, it's all just meteors, so... Let's just set up and see what we're looking like on an assault without anything. I'm not gonna draw this turn, but next turn we'll see what we can deal with. I should actually... Hold on. Do these meteors overlap? They probably do. They probably do not. Okay. Good thing I checked that, so let's stay... Let's make sure I don't kill somebody by putting them in double range, yeah? Let's see, I can take this mid-save. Oh, I skipped one somewhere, I guess. Oops. And then... Realistically, if I just threw Tiki up here, obviously she can't damage him, but I don't think so. Not with that many fortifies up. Maybe one per turn, but no point trying until these guys are dead so they don't use 2 fortifies in 1 turn. Let's just see what they do this turn. She might with Divine Stone. Actually, they're not going to fortify this turn. See what 1 fortify does. I don't think they'll use 2. A foul 15 seconds into the game? A shooting foul? Really? Wow. I thought you had more durability than that. Oh. Really? You heal that much? He's actually not that scary. The real scary thing is... he does move to... might just be best to have Tiki draw. If she ends up going through 5 uses of Mage Stones, so be it. The other option is I could run in here, kill one of these, and then rescue out. I got several options, really. Again, could just silence and then get up here to kill them all, and then... it also depends the order they move. If he moved first, he could block the square, and then obviously these guys couldn't do anything, but I would assume he does not move first. I'm not worried. I just gotta decide what resource I value the least. What resource do I want to... I still got 5 rescues. I still got 5 rescues. I'm gonna need to go through all 5. Likely won't need to rescue anybody, technically. She's just gonna be stuck here. See, the other thing I could do... he doesn't get 1 rounded, I don't think. He got 1 rounded, I could just dance her up. Tiki bait's definitely best. I do just wonder if he's even gonna move. I mean, that is in range of all of them, so I'm assuming he would have to move. Somebody's gonna have to move here, come on. I'm sure the meteor folk will go for others, which is good. Either get you out of range or... I did have the again staff. It's whatever. I got so many mage stones. That's the resource that will cough up here. And if they don't move, then if they don't move, we'll see where to go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not an ideal spot. I'll just physic you. I assume they'll move. We'll see. You can tell. You only have one res? I guess that's why. Jeez. The only one who's in range of 2 is Tiki, and that's obviously fine. I'll bet you... I interest you guys in a Chris? Cannot interest them in a Chris. Here he comes! He moves first, which is actually good. Guess what, buddy? I've got my own no-taking damage. I'm actually very surprised he moves first. The way this game has set stuff up like that. Well, you're Omega dead now. Do they have dialogue? He doesn't need XP, might as well. He's got no chance of dying. Yeah, no chance of death. Nope. Alright. Wing. Your hit rate is trash, son. Get crit, loser! He twirl. Nice. We can just fortify. Maybe you get the crit. Hey. Your speed cap? Sure is. Nice level. Since I don't need to use my dancer on Katarina. Okay. Without Starlight, that would be very annoying. Kata, you're level ups. What the heck? Your growths are not that bad. How do you only get 2 stat points in 2 levels? I know your speed's capped, but that's 1 stat, girl. Yeah, Lunatic, this would probably really suck if you don't have the Starlight. And getting Starlight and Lunatic's probably pretty hard, especially considering you don't get Warp. You can't Warp past Garneth here. You can't Warp up to the Starlight Village. I guess, though, with hindsight, I don't know what enemies they throw on Lunatic, though. In hindsight, you can send your flyer straight up to stop the thieves, though. Her strength's only 30? Yeah, but her other stats? Skill, luck, HP? I mean, res is probably low. Defense has got to be decent. Skill and luck have got to be decent. $60 HP and she's missed it twice? Skill 80? Yeah, see? Luck 80? She's got two 80%, neither capped, and she only got one stat point in 2 levels in a row. I'm talking overall. You're not listening to me. And I had the worst list known to man. Lissa, not Liss. I still can't believe how bad she was. But it is what it is. Alright. Might as well use that unlock staff. Away you go. Speed. Now you're getting speed? She sat on the bench for a couple maps and she's like, please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Next turn? Why next turn? There weren't really that many options. The dragon was still scary. It was either Kata, Sheena, or Tiki. Can't grab anything out of the convoy this turn. Nope. Just in case, why don't you go heal on the fort, the throne, whatever, whichever. Just in double case, they decide to do something stupid, you go there. You won't be doing that for much longer. Might as well take the free XP though. Plus, the free XP on this side as well. You can kill with a divine actually now. Okay, see how they'll both get an extra level out of it. So let me put you here. Let's have you come up here. Grab. Oh, you already have the thief. I already gave it to you, silly me. Oh! I see. Of course, they give it one use, so you can't Hammerna it. I guess it's always been 1 use. I feel like there was one game, one of the SNES games, where it might have been 3 use, but... Maybe not. Maybe not. Another Hermione!
Oh, baby.
Oh, wait, no. Rocky Staff and 4. It's only in FE1, 11, 3, 12, and Fates. I thought one of them had it because of, one of the SNES ones. And I was right. 4 is an SNES one. So you don't need to heal... Wait. There's no way you can just Hermione staffs, right? Like, there's absolutely just no way. Ah, I see. Good thing it doesn't matter. There's just no world where you can Hermione a Hermione, right? Tiki? Well, you've got 2 cap stats, so it is what it is. Better than Nagi, and Nagi has no cap stats. Technically, we could sit here and get some XP, but definitely don't need it going into the final map, so... We'll let Nagi get her kill, and then we'll skedaddle. Wait, were they not BS reinforcements? Oh no, they spawned over here. They are. Good level. Still no strength, though. I feel like Tiki's strength growth was decent. I don't think she's gotten a single point of strength yet. I guess you don't need that anymore. Realistically, you probably don't need anything else, but... Falchion in hand. Oh, not gonna be able to get the binding shield. I did that in the wrong order. I was trying to get the binding shield next to the Falchion, but I screwed that up. Light and Shadow, the final chapter. The third final battle is ahead, but this one actually is the final battle. In 3, this was all... Well, the whole altar? Oh, man. Since you just started it, that means you'll be dealing with it soon enough. 100 years old. I'm not quite that old yet. How old is he supposed to be? Defeat boss. Just a regular dragon? Well, who's the boss? It's not a seize. Altar throne. There he is. Gosh! Dang! Doesn't move. Oh, hello. 2 range, which makes sense. Can I get a glower? 51 attack! Jeez-ums. Dragons galore, man. They just had to throw wyverns in here too? What a final map. What am I looking at? Might tell you what you need. That is one thing I really give this game praise for. It's very abundant in like almost every scenario what you need. Now, my question is it literally impossible to just get Marth and Tiki to 3? I mean, Marth and Nagi and Mikolas? I assume you need A rank for Yep. Well, you might as well stay in over Lynn because of your A staff rank. At this point, there's no chest, right? This is... pull out the best of the best. Drop that. Take A again. Drop that. Take a recover. Don't really need to hibernate anything. I might need the hot clear. I'm gonna need big damage on the freaking main boss. So you've got Falchion. Pretty much sets you up for most of the map. You've still got Wormslayer. Should be set up almost basically the same everywhere. Just need to check Convoy and see what's super strong that I can give away. What do we got? Probably nothing, really. You have space for... Oh, you do! Let's drop that. Let's take the... give you an again staff and... fortify. Did I see another stronger fortify back in there? Not stronger, but more use. I sure did. I'm assuming Minerva or Michaelis. I don't have Harden. That's probably Marth. And that, oh gosh. I think I finally need freaking what's-his-face? The Thief. I was thinking about that last stream. I'm like, didn't you say I'd needed Julius? We haven't yet. I'm gonna be forced to bring that bubble butt weenie. So I'm gonna have to bench 2 people, I think. Four? So it's not gonna be Marth? Alright, need Minerva. Sirius. Okay, well, that makes sense. No. Well, having to hurt myself sucks. Good thing I've got a lot of really strong units. Merrick? Well, at least you can have an Excalibur. You can maybe do something. Probably his starting level. Excalibur's just strong. And Julian. Oh boy, so I'm only gonna have 8 units, really. That's definitely not true, but... Alright, well, let's see. Dancer's too vital. I think these 2 are too vital. They can still one-shot dragons. I think I need both my staff units. Those probably gonna end up... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think Kata goes... I don't know if I drop her. I guess if I have my Dancer... there's so many staves I want. Might have to, though. Longbow could be useful, probably not necessary. By the time we get to them, we're gonna have no use for staves. Honestly, maybe Pala, just because of the speed. They couldn't at least give me like 13 or 14 units. This sucks. Oh boy, S doesn't have bulk. Realistically, hopefully Tiki, Nagi, and Chris can just carry. Marth with Falchion should be able to put in some work now. So what if I dropped like 1, 2, 3, 4? So is Sirius actually one of the best units, or were you just saying that? Where's Merrick? There's Julian and Merrick. He still is? Okay. You're more of a Lance boy. Realistically, unless they can get... I mean, maybe with Gravitas he can do something. The heck is Gravitas? There we go. Maybe Dragon Pike as well. Basically, we're screwed off of freaking 4 units. Excalibur hopefully can maybe do something. Not really anything else I can give you, so... $95, $65, gosh dang, 50 speed, 50 defense. Wow. You're not kidding. That might be one of the most balanced high growth rates in the game. Jeez-ums. I mean, level 2 pre-promote sucks, but you get him kind of early, mid-early. Well, I don't know what else I could even give him, so... You literally just cannot get hit. There's literally nothing you can do. At least I can seal Merrick, get him a little bit. Little bit of juice. Get you a little bit of juice here, son. Oh, Merrick can at least use some stabs, potentially. What can you use off of that? See, Merrick could use rescue at least. So potentially could drop Militia, but I think I still want more than just rescue. Maybe you can get a Shaver use. You're pretty much cooked though. With Excalibur, you have 23 magic. I don't really see what you can do. You can use speed or heal. Chances are she's not seeing combat. Chances are we are just going to hard carry with the 6 units that are combat ready. Maybe, but I doubt it. She'll probably still one-shot dragons. There's no way she doesn't. Divine Stone, I mean, it's a map full of dragons. It's literally nothing but dragons. She got 20 speed, and I think I still have that speed wing. Now, if I give it to her, she can't be doubled by anything. But realistically, there's only 2-3 dragons with 25 speed. And obviously the main guy. Yeah, Nagi has use. Vinestone is just so good. Let's see, what was I doing? So, any swords? I do. Now I'm kind of glad I kept these arm scrolls. I still have 3 of these. Is getting any... He doesn't need any tome rank. Getting you any lance rank do anything? Silver lance? I mean, maybe. And then sword rank. Does getting A rank give you anything for sword? No. Guess I take that back. Not gonna do me a whole lot of good. Since you'll probably be worm slayering, let's get you to A rank swords now. Since I'm not using them elsewhere. I guess if you're gonna potentially be worm slayering. Really have nowhere else to put them, so. What would I even take from you? Killer Lance? This map is literally only gonna depend on how quickly they decide to move. How quickly and how many. Oh yeah, I can give him a devil sword with 7 luck. Steel won't make a difference for him. I guess maybe for B rank tome bonuses, that's about the only other thing I could think of. Can these stack? Okay, so... Marth might be a Speedwing candidate. He caps at 25, right, so that'll put him at 27. He'll double almost everything on the map. Now that he's got Falchion. Okay, I guess these guys also have 25. Jeezums! Not gonna do anyone else any good. They're all too low, so... Guess I could give it to Nagi. How much have 23 or less? Really a lot. Fire Dragon's got 23. They've got 25. They're too fast already. It literally does nothing for any of them, so it's either Nagi or Marth. 22 stops you from getting doubled by a lot, so you take it. Then... an extra 2. Oh, see if this is even going to work. Oh, it did. Nice. Now she's at 24. That's pretty helpful. Bet you it stacks then. If it's stacked, I don't know. Oh, the fun part. Dang, our convoy cleared out real quick, huh? Oh, video game. I knew I never should have thought we could get Clarice, considering everything I knew about her from Heroes, but I just had to have hope. How sad. Alright, what do we got? A lot of luck, unfortunately. Not really the one we're looking for. If you're speed cap, wait, if you're capped, you can't use a stat? Interesting. Don't really have a lot of candidates for magic, so hopefully you can just stack both of these. You either can't use more than one, or... Oh, Merrick, I guess you take it then. Right, that's it for users, so... What else do we got? Defense, res, luck. Now I wonder if a potion and a bond can stack. Nope. Oh, this is one problem with having a bunch of cap stats. He just can't use any. I somehow screw that up? Yes. Big time. You can take... I wish you could take the defense one. For you. I got 1 defense, 1 res, 2 strength, speed. Speed is not the name of the game this map. If you run anybody up here, they just die. Yeah, I know. What's the point of boots? You run up here just to get Merrick killed? Look at this. You can't get to any of these priestesses safely. We're gonna have to clear the whole map and leave just the boss first. So if they spawn reinforcements, we're kind of screwed. Literally nobody can go talk to any. They're in the middle of everything. Anybody who gets up here literally gets hit by, quite literally, 90% of the map. And that might be a low number. There is no reason for anybody to be up here quicker than they need to be. Or quicker than their base movement. I'm thinking of bootsing either Marth, Chris, or Tiki. Is ice considered magic? Probably not, right? He definitely not. He has a 0%. He has 0 magic. If I knew the last 2 to 3 maps were going to be so dragon heavy, I definitely would have gave Tiki 1 or 2 more angelic robes. You don't need res, but take defense. I don't know if speed will do you any good, but let's see. Oh, that's only worth 1? Oh, what a shame. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess that's all I had anyways, though. So, Bond is better than Potion. What? So you can't go past... What? I'm so confused. Why did she only get +1? That says +2. I got screwed! What am I looking at? Why did she get +1? Since you can Nosferatu tank, res might be good for you. Well, no, because it's probably a Mage Dragon, and then you can't counterattack anyways. Actually, I don't see any Mage Dragons. Oh, a couple, but same premise. Might as well take extra luck. Strength does you no good. Reds does nobody any good. Well, you can't take anything else. You being capped actually hurt you here for once. You can't take strength, but you can't take luck. Not a whole lot else we can give except more luck. Why am I just... That's so weird. So if you're 1 away, they only... I don't understand. You can go past the cap. Maybe you can't go past the cap then. I don't know. That's a little annoying, but it is what it is. Strength, speed, and then 2 luck. Which I don't think is gonna help anybody. Well, we'll see what happens. A little hindered on our units, but... kind of want to give him the elixir. Well, I think that's about the best we're going to get. Gonna snack and shower. Good luck. You know what I didn't look at? Not that I think it's gonna matter. Shoot, I could have given him A rank with bows. He actually might have had some use there. Is longbow C? Dang, I should have looked at that first. He actually could have had use with, like, Parthia and... Dang it. I don't think he's got... he probably doesn't have the strength to make it work, but... would have been worth looking at. You're definitely not going anywhere. Julian can't, so I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, I'll pass. This should work. I'm not too concerned unless, like, the entire map moves at me all at once, so... Do I want to save over that one? Whoops. Alright. So... There's Tiki. Put Tiki on one side, Chris on one side, get the dancer. Okay, we can get into range with 8 movements. I think Tiki can take 2 of these, right? Hopefully. 40 and 34. Ugh, that's not her divine stone. Oh, easy. Oh, easy. 40, 13. Oh, yeah, she can take 2 easy. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long this takes and how it goes. And then we'll maybe look at one. Are they, like, long? Make sure your divine stone's on. Half hour to hour each. To be determined. Maybe we'll just have one more, like, bonus Fire Emblem day. Alright, well, I think past just drawing in those few fools the first turn, there's not much else I'm going to be able to do, so... But one dragon killer on one side, dancing won't do me any good. Wish you could fortify. Having only one fortify kind of sucks. Oh no, I'm making sure to have 2, so that's good at least. Boots on her, actually. I mean, we could have danced, but... Well, we'll see. This is going to be... You've got Fortify, which... They both got Fortify, at least, which is good. A lot of healing once I can start talking to them. Hopefully, like, once we talk to them, the boss gets a little weaker, because... Man. 51 attack is bonkers. You could almost tempt me into... No, he loses way too many stats for 5 defense. Well, we'll just see what we got. Have fun with your schmacking and schnacking. I see my sister. No, this just can't be. With the princess around, so it seems like he'll get weaker. So we either have to kill them or recruit them. If we don't do something soon, the other dragons will awaken. I do not know. Kill them? It may be necessary. Wow. That is awesome. You know, I can't believe Jagan never died. I shall release them from their misery. I bet you he better have unique dialogue if they're talking like that. Oh. That's useful. Oh, that's useful. Okay, those were some of the scarier dragons. Nice. Music, though. Do you reach the same squares? No. It's a little unfortunate. I think, though, we can draw 2 and only 2. Hopefully. Online with this. But 1 over. Yeah, okay. So... yeah, we'll put 1 here, 1 here. Get some music. Right. For turn 1 plan, we're sticking to it. He barely reaches. Obviously, the name of the game is kills, kills, kills. I mean, you've got 27 defense, so... only 13, only 7. Should only take 20. Half your health. No one else should be in range. Gosh, but those guys... no, they don't get closer to mine. Alright. Math says... and they got their support there, so that's useful. Get you up there, because you got support. You know, I really should have done more for the supports. You've got support there. Katarina is going to get dance, because I know she's got support. Never mind, I'm a dummy. He doesn't need it. Would have been useful, though. You can just stay back. You 5, just stay on back. I'm gonna get in the dancer, but really, what's the point? Like, legitimately no point in doing that. I'll creep them up, because Gravitas and Wormslayer, but, you know, I probably should have just given Gravitas to her. I might do that next turn if I get the chance. There's no reason for him to be holding it. Nice miss. Get crit. Oh, wow. That's huge. That's huge! Alright, I might not be that worried anymore. We're gonna be able to move through this map pretty quickly, I think. Unless, again, the entirety of the map decides to move now. We're not out of the woods yet, though. Those 12-move wyverns are gonna cause some issues. F them. Yo, nice level. Oh, beautiful level. Yep, there they come. That's what I worried about. That's what I worried about. Well, looks like we're gonna have to make it out of this turn, then we should be safe. So... this is where things get dicey. Is Falchion strong against them? Yes. Okay. They are so fast that we don't even double. That is a real shame. These guys are an issue. Hopefully you can just one-shot. I'm glad we have Nagi, because again, Staff's probably gonna have to go to Marth to take one of these out. Nagi, Tiki. Okay, so Tiki, come here. If we had our full arsenal of units, this would have been cake. Tina could have shot one down pretty easy, I think. Obviously, we're missing Paula, Est. Kata probably wouldn't have done too much. Yeah, I might just have to give her the Gravitas. It's really worthless on him. I don't know if I can move them up, though. So... the real issue here is that I can't kill with him. That's kind of really a big deal. I'm not going to be able to kill these four, I don't think. Maybe I could again staff Tiki, since these are mage dragons. And these ones aren't that strong. Let's see, Katarina. Katarina's not in a good spot. Oh, it's such a shame. You just couldn't get some more magic in your level ups. That's a big shame. That was a lot. The entirety of the map moving was very quite unfortunate. I kind of expected it to, but not a design I necessarily agree with. So, thankfully, I guess both of them... I mean, 29's a lot. You'll take 27. You have 18 defense. And 16, 43. Is that a perfect kill? Oh, no. Okay, so he's tanky. Let's throw him up here. Shout out the Falchion. So this guy is kind of our last big issue. Katarina's gonna have to... Actually, you can probably heal. I do have rescue as well. But you're probably gonna have to again. You can also again. So, with 2 agains and my dancer still... Man, it's just 25 speed is absurd. What an absurd unit. That's where Shima would have been nice, actually. Yeah, Shima would have sniped him down. Shima would have been really nice there. Hello, sir. Really? These guys are fast too, huh? Well, I've got 3 dances, basically. So if I come up and give you Gravitas, I'm planning on killing these 3 anyways. I'm definitely planning on killing those anyways. So let's go give you Gravitas. Maybe it does something for you, maybe it doesn't, but she's gonna get way better use out of it. Without a double, though. Probably just have to Worm Slayer this guy. You don't double him either. Wow. I really don't know what I'm gonna have Cecil do then. No double is no good. Wish you could again, Staff. She's got to stay to heal. I've definitely got to heal, right? 27? 29, 6, maybe not actually. And then 28, 6 plus 5, 11. I actually don't, I might not need to heal. Okay. So, I mean, unfortunately, you're not able to do a whole lot. I'm kind of banking on a crit here. Archer would have been nice. Shima and her massive speed would have been nice. I could have benched somebody else. I don't know who, though. We could have benched her. 25 speed isn't cutting it, apparently. It's a shame that we're forced. I guess we're not forced, but, you know, we really are forced to bring these 4 units. So... Nagi should be able to take 1 hit if I dance Nagi. So, dance Nagi to kill that. Can we check it? Yeah, we can check it. Yeah, Nagi's fine. Finally, that's a Tiki level. Okay. I didn't have to use 2 again staffs, that'd be nice, but... It all depends if you can get this kill or not, I guess. 28... 23... I just have to make sure. That square's actually safe. Crit? No. A shame. So... Do I even again staff here? Marth? Probably her, actually. Put her over on that side instead, because Tiki can handle herself. Be really sick if you could kill, but I don't think so. Yeah. What am I gonna do? I guess I just can't heal. I mean, she should be fine, though. We did the math. She takes almost no damage, so maybe he'll go for him instead. So let's again staff. You. No, that's not what I wanted. That's probably okay, but well, it's close to not okay, but got my dancer one closer, but that's not what we wanted. And then I wonder if he probably could have done something actually with Excalibur. So now we Nosferatu. And we should be fine. Oh, that should be fine. I really would have preferred to heal, but okay. Rude, but that's fine. The double. Nice. Well, now the problem comes, how do I keep people alive because of these dumb reinforcements? Have to kill the boss the same turn we talk to all the priestesses, which I'm sure we could probably do. Those guys just get cooked at least. This is where I wish Mario had not left, because I assume they're just gonna spawn on like these altars. I could take this mid-save, I think. You can't talk to anyone this turn, let's see. And who do you need to talk to? Nina, who's on that side, so that's fine. Elise was Merrick, Maria, Lena, okay. So I can put him on this mid-save. Kind of unfortunate to use it this early, but I mean, the whole map's clear other than BS reinforcements, so I'm thinking we just get in range to talk to them all, and then hopefully just kill the boss next turn. Just do a one-round talk and kill. Now that we have the mid-save, we can see if there's unique dialogue, having someone fight them and then Chris. Maybe I should do that now, because we don't want to end on an unhappy ending. Okay, so let me make sure. Let's see. Merrick's got to go in the back, so I'm probably going to have to dance him closer. Guess that's why Mario said the booth. I didn't realize is what's needed in the back. So you can go 2 back from Marth. We'll probably have to dance him. Maria, Minerva's got move. You can reach there pretty easily. Julian's is right up front, so you can come here. And I'm just going to have to dance Merrick closer. Okay, put you 2 back from Marth. And just have her physic. Not physic, have her. I've got 2 fortifies. Oh, no, you don't have 4. I didn't give you. Why are you missing something? Did I forget to give you something? I guess so. Alright. Should be able to kill the boss next turn with 2 agains and 2 effective dancers. And I think the plan is to hopefully just end this next turn. If reinforcements come off of different altars, I will be so upset with the game. Which means I'm sure that's what's going to happen, but... Can you get to... Darn. How did I forget to give you a fortify? Do we need to fortify again? Wow. Ooh. Actually, no. Art's the only one, and he can take a hit. If he ends up taking 2, I don't think it matters if he's full health or not. I guess it depends on which 2. But I guess at the same time, there's, well, because then she has to try and get the fortify next turn. And, yeah, never mind. Let's just not. Alright, let's see where these dumb reinforcements are coming from. They put one right there. Alright, we have to reset. Should have known it was coming, but BS reinforcements are so stupid. Literal the worst thing. I looked it up, and it seems like there's none or very few in Echo, so I'm very excited for that. Where did he even come off? Here? If anyone else died, we probably would have continued, but we need him to talk to one of them. So we'll use this run now to... I need to just get a map so I can block the spot, if possible. Since we have our plan, we're just going to talk and then hope to kill the turn after. I'm just going to try to find where he spawned from. We blocked it over here, probably, so... Alright, so let's see... Do you have dialogue if you kill one? We will kill all who defy Lord Medius. No unique dialogue for him doing it. Camus, save me. Camus! Okay, how about Marth? No, they just have dialogue. Okay. Oh, Julian. I guess we'll see what they all say. They probably just cry for who they wanted you to talk to. We almost played this completely legit. It's just such a shame that this BS garbage mechanic is doing this. Oh, Merrick. I just need to see where he spawns from so we can block it. Wow, really? Tiki? I guess you're 3-stat capped. Or were you not before that level? What about if you were to attack her? Nope. Haha, Minerva. Ironic. His stats did not get any weaker, by the way. Am I even gonna be able to kill him on the same... Oh, he's not weak to Divine Stone. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Katarina's gonna have to really put in the work here. Oh my. Oh my, Katarina's gonna be putting in the work. Wow. So I'm not just gonna be able to end this map in one turn like I thought. And I'm not gonna be able to just talk to all of them because then he's just... Oh gosh. I thought he was supposed to get weaker. Wonder if that stops the reinforcements though. I guess technically I could have revived Julius. I forgot about that staff. This was just our little test run, though. Alright, let's see if we can find where that reinforcement spawned. My strat's not even going to work. I'm going to have to... I don't know if I'm even going to be able to block over here. Might have to dance Merrick. This is where things are going to get stupid. So, if Marth was here... I mean, I was here. We weren't on the altar. I'm just trying to... Where do I need to go to block is the question. Someone else is going to have to... I don't know. Can I even block that square? I mean, without dance, probably not. I just don't... I need to find out what square it is. I should have paid more attention. And again, I don't think this strategy is even going to work. Because I don't know how I'm going to kill the boss in one turn, to be honest. I guess I'm just gonna have to dance and try to block the square. That one was way better. Not that it's gonna do you any good, but it was way better. Marth must have dodged the last one. It's gotta be... Maybe, I think it was... Where was Tiki last time? Like, it has to be... either this square or this square. No, it's gotta be... Maybe that square? I don't know where they're spawning from. I blocked the left reinforcement somehow. And again, I'm just gonna have to dance Merrick next turn. I can't even block the altars. Huh. He's spawning on the altar, and he's just gonna kill him. Okay. How do I stop him from doing this? If they would just go for somebody else, it'd be fine, but we're trying to see the game, and it's the final chapter, and this whole playthrough's been botched, and I don't care. I care, but not in the fault of I'm blaming myself. I literally think this mechanic is just the worst thing. It's just completely unfair, completely unfun. It's just a ridiculously dumb mechanic. So I can't block the altar, huh? I'm assuming not even a flyer can get on top of it, like... I don't even have any close enough to check, of course. So, I'm gonna have to, like, somehow block it. I guess I can keep Julian away. Julian doesn't have to be that close. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can be over here. I just really can't block him at all. Okay, so... I'm assuming there's just not one spawning on this altar, so I'm gonna use you. Help. We're gonna try to just make a wall. That was unfortunate on my part. Wow, her levels are just crazy. Okay. You can come over here, throw you up the middle. Why is he just spawning? I didn't block the altar, that's fine. As long as she doesn't get doubled. Okay, we can live with that. So, assuming the next one's gonna spawn over here. Reinforcements are now gonna be the issue because thankfully you're slow as balls. Because I have to talk and then rescue out. Or I guess dance. Or again staff. And the sooner that I can get the weaker units back here again, the better. I don't know. I'm hoping reinforcements are just going to come one at a time now, clockwise. Is that an altar there? No. So I'm assuming the next one comes here, and I can hopefully account for that. So let's just start with, first of all, since Marth's not doing anything yet, he's kind of far. You're not going to do anything yet, so go ahead. Oh, that's closer than it needs to be, huh? Yeah, we're gonna have to again staff. Sucks to waste them here, but... Maria! He's fine. Okay. Rescue staff or again, huh? Alright, so now you run back. Again, I'm just really gonna hope that I can block here, so... I don't really like using our again staffs to come in and get out, but I kind of don't have a choice. If I can block this one this turn, which I think and hope that that's how that's gonna work. So Nagi can go here. Tiki can take your spot. I can again to have you leave. Better not be okay. Better not be a 2 range. Let's see. Or Nina. Who was talking to Nina? You. My queen. Who? Your Camus. I mean, they look alike. The description, I think, alluded to it, and mostly heroes. I knew that way long ago because of heroes. I am serious. It can't be. There's someone waiting for me. Okay, so... where's that rescue staff? So instead of using agains, because I think I'm gonna... well, we do have... no, we want to keep agains, because we can... oh, we should be able to win, actually. Not this turn, but next turn, as long as the reinforcement doesn't really screw me. We should be able to win. We're going to have so many agains that we can just swap between all these staff users, so... I just need to... have you watched The Thing? Nope. So if you come up... I'd rather rescue than again. So you come up and rescue. Dang you. And then you can come take that and rescue. And my dancer can't reach over there. I guess you'll have to take that and rescue. So you rescue. You can actually get all the priestesses in one turn, I think. We can just dance rescue. We might as well just get them all and see what happens. Maybe it'll stop the reinforcements. I know I'm a good-for-nothing scoundrel. You came. Are you kidding me? Could you call me honey? That just won't do. I'm sure God will forgive me. What a bunch of lovers. Forgive me? Oh, okay. Do you have to talk to him to make him... The princesses have come back. Your kindness saved them. Is he weaker now? You presumptuous humans. Dang, look how smug he looks. And purple. Yeah, stat. He definitely did not get weaker stat-wise. Where's the music? Oh, there it is. That was ominous. Rescue's not A, right? Okay. So a bunch of rescue strats. Hopefully no reinforcements come to really screw this. Worst case, I mean, we did everything that needed to be done. As long as we make it out of this turn, then... actually, we might be able to let Marth kill. Okay, we can definitely take him out now. I feel like he wasn't doing that much damage before, but... Okay, cool. Let's just see what happens this turn. Gee, who would have thunk? Oh, that's so stupid. This game is just actually bad. Like, who thinks that this is such a good idea? Obviously, we can beat the game here. I'd like to keep them all alive if possible. I don't know how that's gonna work, though. Because I can't block the altars. If she's the only one who dies, I'm gonna be so sad. No, she got doubled as well. Oh, gotta love absolute garbage game design, brother. Just wholly bad. Can you stop those with... You can't even stop them with flyers. So there's legitimately, literally zero that you can do. It's like... I just don't understand. We could easily, very clearly go beat the game. But now we're going to try to keep them all alive. That's the goal. That's just such trash, man. If I don't waste a bunch of turns, we can do it. We just don't waste all of our staff users. I don't need to worry about getting the people talking to them away, so... Just gotta set it up so that... Just gotta set it up so that... Just gotta set it up. So let's see. Minerva needs you, right? Minerva can stay way back. You can go here. Merrick needs to get danced. Kind of took both your squares, but that's fine. Alright, we're just going to finish it this turn. I don't know if I can block, so hopefully he just doesn't go kill anybody. All these staff users... Okay. Oh, man. If it wasn't for garbage game mechanic, bro, we would have had this so easy. Alright, this should be the last turn, finally. F these mechanics. F the game for putting them in and making everything so ridiculous even after that fact. One of them's not going to be able to use a staff. Actually, is the against staff C? I can maybe move you. One of them has to move out of the way from Marth, obviously. The real question is, what's the against staff? B. Okay, so it can be you. Can you recover, though, at least? Nope. Keeps him alive for one attack at least. Does... It said that talking to priestesses was supposed to weaken him, but obviously that's not true, because look at that. Unless, like, maybe he gets dragon effective again, but... Tiki wasn't... Maybe with Nagi not doing a lot of damage. Can't tell. We'll see when we talk to another one, though. The last one. I don't even want to know what this looks like on freaking Lunatic. Alright, so with all these again staves, should be able to let Marth clean house. Crazy. For once, there's one enemy in the game Chris cannot really touch. He can still do decent with the Hawk Clara, but one enemy that he actually can't take. So without the foul... I mean, I guess it wouldn't have been too bad. Reinforcements are the real killer, of course. That's like the main big problem with the game is the dumb reinforcements, but... Alright, Marth. All we need is a bunch of heals and a bunch of agains so that you can kill. You only need 3 turns at most, unless you crit. Descendant of Henri. Yes, sir! Who even needs it? Wow. Do not ever forget. We played that map so well just for reinforcements to force resets. So dumb. I'm so glad I'm out of that mechanic. F the mechanic. You can call this playthrough unlegit, whatever you want. I don't care. That mechanic is legitimately so bad. Like, so disgustingly bad. Everyone's alive. I guess, is there any reason to... Epilogue. I don't see Chris here, yet I don't see him on the bottom screen, yet he's somewhere here on the top. Just for reference. This is top. This is bottom. I did it! The Legend of... Is this gonna be all the epilogue, or the prologue people? We could have revived somebody. We could have revived somebody just for the lulz, but... Ogma, since we were actually trying to use him. Granny, we did it. Oh, we could have done Katria too. Trying to think, who legitimately died without garbage game mechanic? Pala technically did. I mean, it took a 95 miss, which means I couldn't dance her away, and her missing or getting crit by like a 15. But we had to reset anyways, due to no fault of my own for the Gaiden, because I was not given proper information. So that's technically yes, but also no. But like Katria, sniped by BS reinforcements. Ogma, killed by BS reinforcements. Tomas, BS reinforcements. Like, who did I legitimately get killed? I don't even know. We'll see all who... I don't even remember all who died. Splendid battle, sir. No, I wish you were, but no. Wait, Goto didn't even join. We didn't even get to use Goto. So what I was being laughed at last time because of the archetype. He'd never even joined for an actual battle. He was never an actual unit. F Goto. Oh, y'all are Fall Guys in? Oh, you're not. They are. Well, hindsight 2020, knowing just how important Divine Stone is in the endgame, definitely Tiki is a priority unit once she joins. Holy. I'm glad we gave her as much XP and kills as we did. They give you Naga, but I don't know if Naga on a higher difficulty would be able to do a lot. She might still one-shot, but it'll be very close. Depends on how much of stat boosts they get. Also, Mario mentioned last stream, Reverse Lunatic. I didn't know what it was. I have since learned Reverse Lunatic is where literally every enemy in the game, permanently, just basically has Vantage. No matter if it's your combat or their combat initiative, they always hit you first. Even more garbage on top of already much garbage this game does. I would never play that difficulty. Literally never. I do think I'm gonna go try to find somebody who's played through Lunatic and or Reverse Lunatic, but I would literally never touch that myself, especially not on this game. I forgot you were a thing. If I ever replayed, I'd want to use Maris. We probably would end up using Sirius. Frey, I'd actually commit and not let chat talk me out of that. Wonder if you could make a really good mage. Chris was very vital and huge. I don't know though, Chris was so good. Wonder if you could make a vital mage Chris, but he'd probably be strong, but not nearly as tanky and bulky. Because really the only good mage in the game is Katarina. We tried so hard to make like Lind and Militia work, and even Yumina for a while, and it just doesn't happen. They either have speed but no magic, or magic and no speed. Or they have neither. If we'd won, we'd probably end up trying to use Athena. We could have used Zane. Zane would have been pretty huge, actually. I would definitely use Zane on a replay, because a second Katarina, or, you know, like a second any of those really strong units. Even a second Tiki? Assuming he can Tiki. Wow, every single unit is talking. That's crazy. Shima would have been useful there. We didn't need it, obviously, but I mean, again, I played the map so well, just for BS reinforcements to kill it all. Name of the game, really, but Medea we'd probably try to use. Marth is amazing. will never see the light again. You'll never see. You missed it. Earlier, someone did a Uniline. Someone was pulling a Una. What can I do for you? Hogging Prince Marth. I wonder if anybody is a story death in this game. AKA they die. They're no longer usable, but they just retreat for story. Whoa, Kada, that's love. I give up. I need you. We've won? I wonder, this must change if somebody dies. Sorry, this girl's taken. What? She just said this girl's taken. I have to look for my prince. Basically, she said, I'm interested, but not in you. Hee hee. Good heavens. Huge epilogue, holy. Oui. Quit your nonsense, Pops. I don't want no man. Yes, thank you, Chris, for being a monstrous unit. Without Chris being a monster, I legitimately might have overall not enjoyed the game. I have a lot of gripes, obviously, and we'll talk about them when the credits actually roll, but... But I don't hate this game. There's a lot of complaining, and there will be a lot more when I talk about it, but I don't hate the game. Without a unit like Chris to carry, though, this might have been the first and only Fire Emblem that I would have hated. Like, legitimately. Having such an absurdly godly unit just bailed us out of so much. We did it! Oh. Drop the controller. Whoops. I can probably set it down. Are you winning, son? We won. We have done it. Finally came to finally indeed. And that means officially I only have one more mainline game to play before we're caught up, which is Echoes. The remake of, I believe, 2. Story of love, courage. There will be more. Thankfully, the last game, from what I've seen, does not have ambush spawns, aka BS reinforcements, so... Alright, who's ready for Chris to just really dominate the records if they show? Prologue 1 and Prologue 2. How is Prologue 1 quicker? That must just be time for that map total. Yeah. Can't wait for these to start stretching into 2 hours. I wonder what the longest map we did was. I'm gonna guess 2.5 to 3 hours somewhere. A lot of them, it's probably gonna be averaging 1.5 to 2. 90 on chapter 3? What was I doing in chapter 3? Surprisingly, I feel like we moved kind of quick. I think like 50-ish, 45 to 50, I want to say. It might be close to 60. I'm actually not sure. There's 243. That's our highest so far. It might end up being the highest. Nope, the final battle was 314. Chapter 19. 72 turns. Was that the hardened one? That's probably why. So the highest turn count was... Our turn count actually was pretty good comparative to other games. Even time, but somehow the playthrough seemed longer. So I don't know. That's weird. Who's ready to see Chris just absolutely dominate? Playboy Ways. Normally this is where I start talking about the game, but we'll wait because I actually want to pay attention to these. Because I start talking and then just kind of miss ones that I really want to read. Hey, Cecil, 170, 100 wins. Good unit. She turned out great. Yeah, there's a few. It'll tell us when they die here. I was just talking about it earlier, though. I don't know if I legitimately got anybody killed without the bad mechanic. The only one was Pala, but then on a technicality, we had to reset anyways. That little guitar riff they got going is pretty nice. Well, he perma-died. Not from us, but from the story. Poor sick guy. Vanished after the war. Some worried that she became a delinquent. Militia, really? Oh, see, there's Katria. Fell in battle. She got sniped from a BS archer. Not my fault. And there's 3 people I know that are dead off the top of my head. I don't know who else. She was one of them. A woodcutter. The chopper. Lind ended with 69 battles. Perhaps she found love for her beauty blossomed. Pala, good unit. I wonder if or the triangle attacks in this game. It's gotta be, right? Another woodcutter. All the axe units woodcutters. Isn't that crazy? Who would have thunk it? Dang, old man didn't retire? Oh, there's another one. He got killed by a 12 movement wyvern that came out of a fort. Also not my fault. Full-fledged cleric. Well, we gave you a good start, so. Just dipped. He saved up lots of money. I think she did have her name, just the description didn't have it. Snow white dress. Good job, Kata. Stories tell of him being a woodcutter. Who could have seen that? Why does Marth's fiance look like his sister? Just because of the blue hair? Returned to thievery yet again. Really, Rickard? Mr. Plot Armor retcon over here for no reason. Norn said, let's go home. I do really like this theme that they're playing, though. So sombering. So nice. Melodic. Lady Killer Rad. Found a lover. There's so many units in this game, a lot of them did nothing. They joined and then got benched immediately. She actually saw 11 battles. Probably mostly from getting sniped at long range. Following Jagen's death. Did I miss Jagen's picture? Or did they not say? So I guess Jagen died. I don't think we've seen Jagen yet. He's not an actual unit, so they might not show it. He threw away his Dragonstone, then just disappeared. Okay. Arcanian Rangers. Hey, Michaelis didn't just disappear and run from the family. Good job, Minerva. Also, welcome back. I played that map so well, and you'll never guess what happened. A BS reinforcement. Also, didn't they say the dragon would get weaker if you get the clerics? We recruited them all and killed them all. Nothing happened to him. Does anything actually happen, or did they just say that? He spent it all gambling after he said he should stop gambling. What a weenie. She started a weapon shop. See, Maris at least spent her money wisely. Faraway continent someday. If you don't recruit a cleric, if you reduce him to 0 HP, he eats a cleric. Oh my gosh. So you literally have to kill them or recruit them. That's insane. Well, that certainly is a bane to him, or a boon, whichever way it happens. Julian, so I had to I guess I didn't have to. I didn't think about the staff. But I was getting everyone set up to go talk to everyone the next turn. Then of course the dragon comes and snipes him down. Maker. Tiki, very strong. S, you needed a lot of work, but you turned out strong. Said her, what? Okay, so the lover, she just split off, and then that's such a, what? Why? I cannot believe S just split with Abel without a reason. He was never seen again. Oh my gosh. Theory says Camus. Yeah, I knew that because of Heroes. Medea's Pride. Gee, I wonder if they get shipped. He tied the knot? Tirelessly served Marth. Nothing with Chris, huh? There's the third unit that died, due to no fault of mine. I think that should be the last one. Yeah, I think Heroes flat out alludes or says it. I can't remember. Because Sirius has been in the game forever. I think he was one of like the early units within the first couple months of the game, so pretty sure they just talk about him being Camus. Or like, hey, you really look like Camus. I think he is. He has the mask on, I think. Unless I'm thinking of Bruno. I know Camus is in, so maybe they talk about it with Camus's unit. Camus. Upset and took their own life. He is Sirius's, or? Well, that description doesn't, but I think in like an event, you know, they have like those event interactions. I feel like it was one of the like if he's a free unit, like a Tempest Trials, they have a little mini story that accompanies with it and stuff. Departed to conquer another continent. Well, that doesn't really line up with Minerva's. History, well, I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, that's Adult Tiki. I was gonna say, I think she shows up in Echoes, but that's probably Adult Tiki. Astos? Speaking of Astos, Gateau never even showed up. So all that archetype top was crap. He was never even a unit. F him. I do wonder, look at this monster. 544 battles. Nobody even came close. Not even Marth, who's been there since, oh my gosh. Hey, do you guys think we had a carry unit or what? I'm telling you, without a Monstrous Chris, this might have been the first legitimate Fire Emblem that I'd hated. Jeez Louise. Finn. We made it through. Well, we'll start with the obvious complaints. BS reinforcements always stupid. Literally worst part about this game. Without those, the other flaws might not have been as bad. But obviously, biggest complaint, BS reinforcements. The inconsistencies with enemy movement is a little frustrating. You have to really move into sometimes you have to move into like a quadruple team plus just to get enemies to move. Very annoying. Forts, this kind of goes back to BS reinforcements. Having to dedicate units to blocking forts is very frustrating as well. What else? That's probably mostly it for complaints. I mean, growth rates, mages, like that stuff's whatever. It sucks, but that's just the way the game plays. It's not like a major thing. It's just kind of how the game is. Speed on enemies gets cracked. Mages sucking kind of sucks. Archers sucking for the most part sucks, but what can you do? Like, those are probably the main gripes. Overall, I still enjoyed it. Obviously, it was a very botched playthrough, but I still did enjoy it. I think, though, it definitely, for a blind Fire Emblem experience, is going to be towards the bottom of the list. This is definitely a game that's much better to have knowledge of and replay. But, like, at the end of the day, it's still Fire Emblem. The core gameplay's the same. The character's fun. Combat fun. It's got all the same elements and everything. Just really sucks playing blind for literally just the one mechanic that makes playing blind terrible. But the positives, because they had some. This game is very generous with loot. I feel like it's probably one of the most generous with loot. Obviously, you get a ton of units. That kind of has to come because of the negative of BS reinforcements. You get a ton of units. They're really generous with loot. We had a lot of really good loot without having to buy it. Other games, you'll get some, and it's like, yeah, you know, they give you good loot, but we had a lot of free silver stuff, killer weapons. Like, they give you a lot of free loot. The other thing this game did really, really well maybe even the best. If not, it's got to be like one of the top. Really, really good about letting you know who needs to recruit who. Like, super solid. I feel like most, if not all, interactions were just blatantly flat out said, like, this needs to talk to this. Like, the Minerva Mikolas one was pretty obtuse. Who's going to know to throw Minerva on the village first? Like, that one's pretty obtuse. But that's why I said mostly overall, most interactions, there was a talk that said, hey, let me talk to this person. Or, hey, this person should talk to this person. So the game was really, really good about letting you know who should recruit who. What else for positives? I mean, Marth, character's good. The guidance are like very mixed. Oh man. That's kind of a neutral. Katarina, I mean, Chris was probably a necessary unit, but like the whole side story was kind of mid. It was cool and all, but it was like kind of mid, little underwhelming. But I mean, it's there. What else? Is there even anything else to say? Like map design's fine. You know, environments were cool. Enemies were cool. Variety was cool. I don't know if there's much else to say. Did he become overleveled? Chris? Kinda, but it's more so that he just has such good growths that he was always just the strongest unit. He just has such insane growth that he was pretty much best stats for most situations. He's meant to be a hidden character. That's true. 4 assassins had potential. The 4 hounds. Oh, you mean Klein? Yeah. And I can't believe they didn't let me. I can believe it, but I held out hope for so long that we could get Clarice. If you aren't planning on getting DLC maps, you need to use a fresh save. That maps kind of suck. Well, me and you can talk about it over the weekend. So, like I said, Monday, I forgot I'm going to the Jazz game, so no stream Monday. So, Tuesday at the earliest, maybe we'll dick around with those DLC maps and then start the new game. Or if I do the DLC maps and they take a whole stream, whatever, start the new game. You play as the Assassins? Oh, that is kind of interesting. How many overall new maps are there? There was the 4 in this game. I don't know. We'll see. If we do one more stream, maybe we'll delve into some of the maps. So there's 7 total maps. We'll see. Maybe we'll get like a video to just skim through. Maybe we'll look at some. I don't know. But next stream Tuesday at the earliest. We might look at some of these maps and we might move into the new game. What I don't have one necessarily. I have a couple ideas, but we'll see. I don't really know what I'm gonna do next, but we did it. We made it through the game. Very botched playthrough, but I mean, you know. Oh, what can I do for you? Can I? Oh, there we go. Oh. I feel like this was the one of the games I moved quickest in. We must have got dicked by like that 90 turn count. See, they gave me an A in tactics. Your skill is very impressive. Please try Maniac. Pass. Or harder. I assume to get A survival, you can't lose a single unit. Oh, the controller died. Event recap and sound room. You beat hard or above. Reclass limits have now been lifted. So I think Mario was saying, just out of curiosity, like if I come into here, does that mean you can reclass into anything? Yeah, see, now he can reclass into anything. Because when I first started, Mario was talking about maybe patching a New Game Plus file over for this, but I mean, he actually isn't that great as a... He doesn't have enough speed to be that great as a Draco Knight. Actually, look at that defense, though. I take that back. Yeah, I take that back. 28 defense as a flyer is actually absurd. And he still has 56 health, 10 movement plus flying. He could have gained some more speed on levels too. Yeah, I take that back. That's actually pretty bonkers. I don't know what the meta is, but certainly for our playthrough, the way we sent him turned out very good for us and what we needed. Now, what's that recap? Is that just like cutscenes? $306? You know what? I didn't even think about that. What if you have a female Chris? Is it still love implied between Katarina and Chris? Or do they turn it platonic? Thank you, Chris, with a CH, even though that's a girl. I guess that's why it got changed to a K. Oh, they used my Chris, because that's not the default Chris. I see. Oh wait, let's just do this. Where's email base? Where's Katarina and Chris? Woman couldn't reclass? Oh. I'm happy I could beat you just far. Oh yeah, they just completely cut out the part where she practices her love speech. Now, is this only stuff I've unlocked? I think this is everything. Doesn't look like I had to unlock it myself. This is just everything. Or not? No, it's not, because there. Never mind, you have to unlock it. So is it just not possible then to get Nagi and Miklas at 3? They didn't even get to 2. Do they just only have the one and that's it? Well, that's a shame. Wish they would have unlocked all of it, but... George, Warren, Gordon, and Wolf. Well... Where's the one with that guitar they were just playing? Epilogue says 49 hours. And obviously, like, the 20-30 minutes that we did watching that. But that doesn't account for resets either. So total playtime probably could be 55 to 60-ish. You could also, the easier way would be to go to the YouTube playlist once it's fully updated. And then throw that into one of those playlist time calculators. Then that'll give you the stream playthrough time. So we may come look at these, and then maybe like we'll video the DLC maps. And then depending how long that takes, that'll be a bonus stream, or we can do it and then start the next game. But again, Tuesday will be the earliest, because... Just out of curiosity, what if I do this? I assume it won't work. Oh no. Mic test? Wait, could I take, like... I was gonna say, imagine if I just put Chris in, like, as a lone unit, then take him to Chapter 1. Hello? Nah, I don't pick it up. What's the point of a mic? What can you do with the mic in this game? Actually, let's do one more thing before we stop. Let's see what happens if he eats a cleric. Oh yeah, wow, yeah, you really picked one to pick a good level, huh? Yeah, that was my mid-save setup, and I moved everyone up. And then, of course, this dickhead spawns here, and you can't stop the altar. So he just came around and killed Julian. Stupid little prick. I guess we're just in the business of killing anyways. It's not real. It's not real. You need to be healed first. Let's have you do it. Wish I had all those other mages for the, again, staff swaps, but... Maybe he'll just crit. Maybe he won't, and I'll have to try it differently. Just crit. He did not crit this time. Can you do enough damage so you can... Oh, perfect. My noble thralls. Oh, so he doesn't get a full revive, just however much HP they have. I thought he'd have full 4 revives. Gotcha. So it's only once. Okay. I thought you meant like he'd eat one, get a full heal, and then do it again if you killed him again. I mean, that's still obviously terrible, but that's not what I thought at all. That was a fever dream. That never happened. The epilogue is what happened. A bot's gotta come in at the very end. Well, that's that. If we come back again, we'll have a bonus stream and look at the maps. We might just peruse the DLC maps and maybe we'll do these. If they're only a half hour to an hour each, then bonus stream and then start the next game, or just bonus stream and start the next game after. So we'll see. Got a weekend to talk about it and think about it and do whatever. So overall, it was a fun playthrough. It's not, I don't want to say it's not great, but it's definitely a frustrating first playthrough blind. So this is definitely a game that would be much more fun to replay than play the first time. But, I mean, it was a botched playthrough, but, you know, I hope it was still entertaining. And, the first bonus is cool. The last one's Dockwater and Odds. But, yeah, you know, like I said, no stream Monday, going to the Jazz game. So Tuesday back at the earliest. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good weekend. And despite all the complaining, this was still a fun Fire Emblem fun experience. Just obviously a very frustrating one. And fun fact, we'll wait for Mario's fun fact before we go back. Only be used by royal blood. So who even is that then? I never tried using it. This includes Kada and Sheena. If you reclass them. Like, Militia's not royal blood. Did I even have a royal blood staff user? Not Militia. Lind? Lind is royal blood, right? But Lind didn't have A rank, I don't think. Yumina? Is Yumina royal? I think so. Huh, interesting. I never tried using it, so. Anyways, that is that. If we're back, one bonus stream. If not, we're done with this one. Elise, Nina, Maria. Oh, so that's it? Oh, you're here right for the end. What a great time to raid. You picked a real good, fantastic raid target. Hello, everyone, and goodbye. We are literally just about to end. So Yumino's the only one I could have used, because obviously the other three you don't get to the last chapter. So, anyways, I tried. That's that. We've already said all that needs to be said. So, you all have a good weekend. And I will see you again Tuesday at the earliest, either for the next game or for a bonus stream of this and the bonus stuff. We'll see. Got a weekend to talk about it, decide, and see what we're going to do about it. So, toodaloo, potentially goodbye, new mystery of the Emblem, and we only have one game remaining. Goodbye, Marth and Chris. It was real.